you.
Yes, sir.
Go on, go on. Go to the second slide and do. Yes. Mm.
The book. Let's see what the book is about. The book is basically set in the backdrop of an incessantly dictating government, mass surveillance, and repressive regimentation of persons and behaviors within any society. Basically, it's a fictitious setup. It's in a fictitious setup, but it is the events of the book is we all see around us nowadays. Um, More broadly speaking, the novel examines the role of truth and facts within politics and the ways in which they are manipulated. The way in which the protagonist couple were tortured and oppressed to the extent that they lost their basic human emotions, especially broke my heart at the end of this novel. Why I chose this novel? The novel was basically suggested by my friend, who happens to be an English major as well, and I was shocked to just read the first few pages of it. The atmosphere which the novel set up, like the extreme control which the government exercised over the people and the lives of the people. Like there were telescreens inside the rooms of the people they were living. There was no privacy at all. Even the trivial stuffs, the basic things like writing a journal or maintaining a diary was forbidden by the police state. These were the things which actually pulled me to read this novel further. The some of the important characters which were in this novel were there were four basically many characters, but the four key characters were one was Winston Smith, the protagonist. He was there in this totalitarian control, and he was not liking this treatment which he was meted to, and he had revolutionary dreams inside him, and he wanted to journalize everything. Like there was his belief that those who were currently in power has the control of the future because they can actually change the history, and this is what was happening in this fictitious novel. So he used to maintain a diary entry, and he used to search for people who were like-minded. The other character was Julia, who was Winston's lover. He was a carefree girl, and her rebellion was against the party was small and personal, and not that such so much idealistic like Winston Smith. O'Brien was another character who Winston Smith initially thought of as his closest friend, and he thought that he shared his ideas, but at the end we see O'Brien backstabbing him and both throwing Winston Smith and Julia into oppressive regimes. Big Brother, the famous word which comes throughout the novel quite a few times. There is a line that Big Brother is watching you. It is across everywhere. It is there in the novel, in the several parts of the novel. It basically highlights the basic idea of this novel, of this imaginary state which George Orwell is trying to convey. Big Brother is a symbol of the ruler of the imaginary government, and he has extreme control and surveillance over all the people of the state. Some of the powerful lines and quotes of this novel, which I liked, was uh, there were apart from the few which I already written, there are some short lines like which says war is peace, freedom is slavery. Like these are subtle lines which convey how repressive and oppressive was the regime of this in this novel. Uh, it I would like to read one line. Always eyes watching you and the voice enveloping you, asleep or awake, indoors or out of doors, in the bath or bed, no escape. Nothing was your own except the few cubic centimeters in your skull. This was the tragedy of the people living in this regime. In conclusion, I would like to say that Orwell wrote Orwell basically one of the last novels. 1984 was his last novel, and he tried to picture regime which was it was basically a critique of Nazism as well as Stalinism. Like it was a mixture of both. He tried to imagine an era where there will be extreme control, total control of the government. It's depiction of a state where daring to think differently is rewarded with torture, where people are monitored every second of the day, and where party propaganda trumps free speech and thought is a sobering reminder of evils of unaccountable government. The values which he Orwell preached in this novel are still relevant as people always see it and compared to it in the present government, they judge the governments on the ideals of on the extreme ideals or the idea set up with the 1984 novel. Thought police and other terms. These terms are still relevant. They are people use it every now and then. All these are actually coming through this very masterpiece written by the George Orwell. All the modern social and political abuses can be understood not wholly but partly by the writings of this novel. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, wonderful. And it was interesting. Any comments and observations and criticisms, please, you're welcome to. Utsav, very interesting presentation, Utsav. Kudos to you. And especially, no, the one you said, no, your friend. And my sincere appreciation goes to that your friend who is an English major.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And please convey call him and tell my best wishes to him. You can also know, ask him to be part of this Velta. Okay. And just
I'll
inform
surely ask
and
him.
just share my number with him and let him know, ping me.
All right, sir. I'll ask. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
live all no missing. That's why I'm saying, and we need to have this clarity. Unless and until we have this broad-mindedness, otherwise this kind of no critical and analytical mind, bent of mind, it is very difficult for us to write. That's why you see, as Utsav was pointing out, writing a journal. Otherwise, journaling inside the prison was considered against the will of the state. You see that kind of no cruel treatment were
Not just the
there.
prison, sir, in the daily lives as well. Like,
Daily life inside the house
yeah,
also.
yes,
Wherever we are, everywhere, everything is no. Like now, Afghanistan, what is happening now? Same situation. Do you get me what I'm saying? Any cultured, refined, refined system of government, there will not be this kind of no policing first. And that's what no. Again, I have my own apprehensions in India also. You see, we go and jump this. What is that? We jump the. We don't respect the road rules first. Any game, life is a game. There are rules, and we are supposed to follow the rules. If we don't follow the rules, we will not relish the game of chess, otherwise game of cricket, game of football, game of hockey, game of let's say basketball, whatsoever it is. There should be
Game of Thrones, sir.
thrones, absolutely. And no, you say anything, whatever is there should be. Suppose only one side people are shooting. Let's say that shooters game also. You won't be liking the thing. There should be opposite guy and he should defend. Otherwise, he should also no try to shoot this other guy. Then only you will like the games. Same way, please understand that we need to have this both side of the coin. Otherwise, one side of the coin will not no be enough. Otherwise, it will become invalid, null and void. That's the thing. So it was really awesome presentation, and I appreciate the sincere efforts put in by Utsavdeep.
thank you, sir.
Brilliant
Shall
work
I
here.
stop presenting?
Yeah. Please
Okay,
feel
sir.
free, and we will take the attendance. We'll go for the attendance. And this thing, no, I'm very careless. You see, so very careless, not to. Just I was carried away by the other works. That's the thing. I was thinking and noting down also. Sometimes no, I tend to forget it. Hereafter, I'll see to that it doesn't happen again.